One of the best stadiums in football. Welcome, everyone, to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Good work so far. He's got room. And he has it down inside the red zone before going out. Wow, a little inside the 20.
And okay, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
McCarthy throwing right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They've made it to first and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Buying some time right. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way.
Splits the uprights. And the Vikings rush out to a second-leading lead. Set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. It's at the 25-yard line. To the line now. First and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a natural feel and instinct to take the right right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He finds space for a few yards that time. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming. From the gun, Jackson. His first throw is an interception. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
On first down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up second down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 22-yard line.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Outside, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
38-yard attempt.
And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Picks up 5 on that 1st down run. Brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the start.
5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running once more with Henry. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Lamar off the play fake. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pitch it to Henry. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So second down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Jackson keeping it himself. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got the first down grab and still going. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. They sure do.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Jones. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And they'll make the stop over the 46-yard line.
Brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. McCarthy to throw it. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 6.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
The Ravens going to the dime package on this 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. And now we'll have to take a moment for an injured player, and it's a significant one. Tight end T.J. Hawkinson in some pain after the play. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Jones trying the left side. Finds a big lane, and he's all the way down the 10-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now it's the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Off play action. It's McCarthy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop block, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that path.
Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings take a second-quarter lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings break that tie. Now lead by 7. Hold on a second. We got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at it. Here's Riker set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Flying down the middle of Henry. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying to get it with the option here. Dropped him in the backfield. Brock on 3rd and short. The defense forcing 4th down.
I can sure bury an offense for that kind of call. I may do that later, but let me just take this opportunity to give some serious praise to the defense to create that kind of loss, Kate, in a situation where you normally expect to see an offense move the chains. That is a gold star effort from this defense.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running right, this is Jones. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
On play play action now. McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings turn their lead to 14. Hill now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
As quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers. But a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
First down, here's Lamar. Dialing up a receiver screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
They call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now second and 15 to go. All the space he had, got him around 8. That sets up third down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Ravens with a 4th and 3. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Jackson's going to go on 4th. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
2nd down carry for Jones. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Let's take it in at the 42. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. On 1st down, Jackson. To the left and hauled in by Likely. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet. We've got a flag down. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. First down throw for Jackson. Here's pressure, and he's blocked by the Vikings. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. That penalty helps him out. Makes it 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
I watched practices today, Kate, both college and professionally. One thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Jackson has it, third and goal. That one connects. He gets him 3 yards as the stop is made here. And is this a spot we could see them go for? Let's find out. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
One of the tight ends in motion left. On first and 10, it's Henry. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Lamar out of the pistol. He rolls to his right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dallas Turner picks it up. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. Running a screen now for Jones. Rolling into enemy territory. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That's good.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Lamar back to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
It's a gain of 21
I think my
yards.
favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. There's a dive up the middle. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Coleman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up 4th and short.
4th down.
Reichert connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Stats a little bit, but the high percentage make.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. In traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays and on double digits, and they nearly got it there.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Throws off the lip, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Has it at the 13. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Start with a give to Jones. Space on the right. He's got room. 30. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keep their drive alive and reach Tater 1 play later. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating my run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive
His return starts at the 5. Work so far. He's got room. Dean tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end right. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing, and at least keep them moving forward.
Second and 4. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Vikings with it to begin the fourth, and this game entering blowout territory. Ball at the 33 for first down. Counter play, Jones. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Headed out right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case,
and in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided.
there are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
For the two-point conversion.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. Stout all set to send this one away. Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Fires right away, but incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
From the gun, Jackson. This is man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ivan Pace has got it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it at that time.
Right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch the lead to 23. A chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Setting up the running back screen. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Trying again, following the sack. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And the Vikings going to the dime package here. Third down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. It's picked out by the Vikings going the other way. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Vikings keep adding that fourth quarter lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it, I felt it, everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. The Vikings continue quietly on to this lead. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
27-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He'll go down and also right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Ravens hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. The gun, Henry. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And they carried some of that